Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great weekend. This weekend my mom and dad came down for a visit and my mom helped me out with my hair, gave me a little bit of a color and cut. The color is actually a semi-permanent hair color from Clairol Natural Instincts. The shade is Ebony Mocha. It's at like black brown basically. It's very, very dark brown, and that's kind of the way my hair naturally is, but over the summer it gets lightened up and that's not necessarily the way I want it. So I got some layers kind of put back in my hair, but the length overall is about the same. But Mom did that for me, and then I helped Mom out with her makeup. Get my camera flipped around here. So, Mom, how you doing?
Fine. Yeah, Emily's quite a wizard with the makeup. And,
a wizard.
Really, she's never done this for me before. We talk about makeup, and maybe we'll be shopping, and she'll, you know, give me hints on things I should get. And I've done that, but she actually did my makeup today, and
Mom did her like normal face like foundation routine,
yeah,
but I did her eyes and
she really
lips.
did a good job, really. And I appreciated it, and now I'll have a few new. We're going out now to buy a few things that I might need to use.
Mom's gonna do a haul.
Yes.
But there's this liner that Mom's trying out here. It's from Physicians Formula, and it's called the, let's see, there's the name, the Eye Definer Felt Tip Eye Marker. And I have it, this is actually mine in black that she's holding, but I went ahead and today, you wouldn't be able to tell, but I used a dark brown shade on her, and it really worked well. It goes on super easy, and we tested the staying power last night, and we thought it was pretty good. I mean, I think it was on for probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, maybe at that point, but we'll see how well this gets through the day, and Mom will recap this for us, give us a little review on it. I have a lot of Physicians Formula stuff that I'm going to be trying and telling you about, but this is one thing that I think people really want their eyeliner to stay throughout the day.
Right.
So
I think
it's a critical thing.
Very critical.
We will check back in later. We are back home, and Mom is going to show us her haul. What she got. Well, she only needed a couple of things because I gave her a few things that I recommend that I had on hand. So first off, we've got, tell us what this is, Mom. The shade is called Sun Kissed, and it's the CoverGirl Outlast. Why do you like this stuff?
Simply because at my age, and I think even younger, you start getting a feathering around your lips, that little lines that lipstick can run into. This won't do that, of course. You just put that on, it dries for a minute or so, and then you put on the top coat, and it really, you know, can take you most of the day.
Okay.
So that's good, and that was, I was looking for a different shade, so I found that there at Walgreens.
Your caution to people would be that the color isn't always as it necessarily appears in the package.
And Walgreens tended to have
a better
more selection than, say, a Walmart, although they were a little more expensive.
And we also like Mom has on right now L'Oreal Infallible in Amethyst. That's what's on her lips right now. So it's a little bit, it's kind of like a neutral, but it's got a little bit of red in it. I like it. Okay, what else? Okay, this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Vanity. This is actually the only one in the 6-color collection that I don't have, but the neat thing about this is, you know, you're getting some matte colors in this. You have 3 matte colors and 3 colors with shimmer. We're interested mainly in the matte shades, and we want, like we did a look with Mom today, where we did this like a light color all over her lid, sort of one of these medium colors in the crease, and then just a little bit on the outer part of the lid. Not a big outer V or anything dramatic, but we just deepened it. Mom, if you kind of look down, we just deepened it a little bit in the outer part of the eyelid, just with that slightly darker color. Creates a little more definition, a little more contrast with the light shade. I used the Be Luscious Eye and Lip Primer also on our lids, and it appears that the products are holding up really well on top of that, so wearing a little better. The liner is still wearing nicely as well, isn't it, Mom?
Yeah, I feel real comfortable
So
with that.
she's got some really long wearing stuff, and hopefully we turn out to like that eyeshadow as well. We're now in the makeup room where Mom and I have been enjoying different products that I've been using on her and stuff like that. Also this book. Mom, if you open that up and just kind of flip through it a little bit for us so we can see some of these pictures. I've mentioned this book in a previous video. It's called Bobbi Brown Living Beauty. There's lots of before and after pictures. This is a great example of all of the different, like kind of makeovers she's done on just everyday people of different ages. And I told Mom that if she wanted to learn, any new tricks, I think this book is a pretty valuable resource, just highlighting, different skin problems and how to overcome them with makeup products and different kinds of skincare. So, yeah, so Mom's gonna check that out of my little library over there. And I also sent a few of my favorite type products her way. One of them is the Milani Minerals blush. The shade is called Mai Tai. And I've raved about this blush a lot. I've used mine up almost till there's hardly any left. And I had this extra one, and I thought Mom would like it because she is into the peachy pink tone blushes. Why do you think blush is so important for people to wear? Because you always say, like, you would never go without it, right?
I've always worn it since I was a teenager. I always felt like when I put it on, it just kind of made your eyes light up a little bit or something. You just looked a little healthier, a little happier or something. Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed wrong without it. I've never probably ever gone without it, and it's just kind of one of those things. And I am kind of a cheap person, so maybe that's it. I don't know. And
then also talking about long wearing stuff, we mentioned this eyeliner before. It's a felt tip. What I'm using today on her is the dark brown, and so we're going to continue to keep an eye on this to see how it wears through a full day, but so far half the day it's doing well.
But it has specifically that really nice point. That is really better than any of the brushes that I've been using lately.
And it's just very easy to control, too. And then what I also have here is, this is from CoverGirl, and this is the Outlast Lip Stain. This particular shade is 415. And Mom, if you'll uncap that, it looks like a magic marker, basically, but that is going to provide, I've talked about this before and I've used it in different videos, but it just provides that tint to your lips that will really last a long time. You won't even feel it. It feels, like nothing, but for Mom's issue, she doesn't want it feathering outside the lip line, and so I think that this will be something she should try and tell us, if that works for her. One more thing that we forgot to talk about here. This is from MAC. I have a large size of the MAC Fix Plus, but I also had on hand this travel size of the Charged Water, and I think they both work in a similar way, at least from what I've been told. These are the kind of things you can kind of mist on your face when you get done with your makeup. If you feel like anything looks at all chalky or too powdery or not quite as radiant as you might like, you can kind of spritz it. I sort of like to spritz it up straight in the air and kind of let it fall on your face so you don't get too much on you. But Mom has known about that technique.
Well, it was just water, just spray with water.
You can,
This is probably better. So
it smells nicer.
It smells better.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are now. It's Dad and Tyler, and Mom, and me, and we are on our way to this special little lodge where they have a really great restaurant, and Southern Illinois is actually in the heart of the Shawnee National Forest, and a portion of that forest is Giant City National Park, Giant City State Park, I believe. Anyway, it's a portion of the forest, and there's this little lookout tower you can go to, get a great view of the area. And we're going to go do that. But first, Tyler is here, and Tyler went golfing today with Dad. So what can you tell me about the day's game?
I played pretty well. Got my first birdie ever.
That's awesome.
Several pars.
Yeah, a couple pars. A couple not so pars. But your dad played a heck of a lot better than I did. Shot par, had an eagle, couple birdies.
Cool. Well, I'm about to run out of battery, so that stinks. We are back from our little trip to Giant City Lodge, where on my way there the camera ran out of battery, so now I've got it hooked up again. We're watching some Cardinals baseball on TV and recovering from our big meal. What was your favorite? Describe the meal for us, Dad.
It was like Mom used to make on the farm. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, coleslaw, dumplings, corn, apple butter, and I think that was sweet butter too, wasn't it, for the biscuits?
It was awesome.
It was
Wonderful.
well worth it.
Time for another assessment on how long your makeup wore. I can see your lipstick is still on. And your eyeliner, look down for me. That eyeliner lasted quite well
Yes.
for you, and
Very pleased.
so I think you're going to enjoy that and how easy it is to use. Hey, Tyler.
Hello.
So my viewers would like to know what you've been up to lately.
Basically working and playing golf.
You got a golf outing coming up next week for work,
Friday,
and that's
yes.
kind of what prompted you to get into lessons and whatnot, right?
Yeah, a little bit, and then I kind of got addicted.
Who are you talking to? Or what are you
I'm
doing?
on Twitter.
On Twitter? What's your Twitter name?
TDIHLE, I think.
Will you tweet more?
Probably not.
Please tweet more.
I'll try.
Okay. Alright, well, bye everyone. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day and a great rest of the weekend. Or, depending on when I put this up, a great week ahead. Bye.